Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for July. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope that you're doing well. So we start with the Queen of Cups. And this queen, you can see how she's sitting on her throne. She's really looking directly at her cup. Her feet are at the base of some water. This is a queen who is masterful of her emotions, who knows what to say to help people. She's compassionate, caring, very loving, very mothering type of energy. This is a queen who trusts her intuition and pays attention to her inner voice and her inner sense. So when we see court cards in a reading, this can suggest that you could benefit from some of the energies of the Queen of Cups, or that there's someone within your life who has these attributes. So maybe it's a mother, an aunt, someone at the office that you work with, someone that you could really go to. They're a great listener. They're going to give you good, solid advice. They are able to understand situations and any problems from an emotional perspective versus just looking at the facts and not really caring about what's going on in your heart. They're going to care and give you good, solid advice, particularly if things are going wrong in a relationship. This Queen of Cups could be a good sounding board for you. And then we have the Ace of Wands. And we see this beautiful wand that is being held out by the hand and through the clouds. So when we see wands are about enthusiasm and passion and desire and creativity. When we see aces are gifts or opportunities or a blessing from the universe to you. So it's telling you to find your creative heart and make things happen. Just don't sit back, take the wand and go forth and create. So if you want to pursue a new hobby, if you want to learn how to play guitar, if you want to learn how to play drums, if you want to become better at calligraphy, then go out, make a plan and do it. This isn't going to happen by just sitting around hoping and wishing. This is telling you to act on it, to go out there, to make the moves for you to be creative, to be fulfilled, to follow your passion, and to have enthusiasm for whatever it may be. And it may be your career that turns you on and you want more responsibility, or you want more certifications or education to help you rise up through the organization. But this is a blessing from the universe that says go forth and create and make things happen. In this card, the Three of Wands, we see this finely dressed man, and he is standing between these three wands, almost like a gateway, looking out over the horizon. And he's contemplating and he's considering. And what is he thinking about? He's thinking about whether or not he should leave, about whether or not he should move on to bigger and better things. So this is a card that comes up when it's time for you to consider where you are, where you want to go next, and what you want to do. If you're in the leadership role at the office, then perhaps you want to take on another project. Maybe you're a project manager or something, but you want to take advantage of your leadership skills. If you are in a position to, perhaps this is simply at its very literal level that you want to explore the world, that you want to get out there and see new things and visit new countries and new cultures, and to be an explorer, because that's where you find passion, that's where you find enthusiasm, that's what makes you happy. So whether or not you choose to stay, and staying is fine too, because it certainly seems that he's doing well enough and has worked hard enough to be in this position, and staying is always an option. Or you're choosing to relocate or to do something new. and it's going to feel like exploration. It's going to feel like a new avenue for you to pursue, a new goal, to keep yourself growing and to keep yourself spiritually happy and at peace, and to find your best self, your best purpose. Along with this opportunity for leadership and growth and travel, exploration, we have Temperance. And Temperance is a beautiful card because this card is about balance and flowing energy. We see our angel here flowing, pouring water from one cup to the other. And we see dipping their toe into the water. This is a chance for you to find the balance in your life, to do things in moderation, to watch what you eat, to get enough exercise, to spend times with your loved ones, with your friends. This card of Temperance is about balancing all the elements, fire, water, air, earth, and making it work best for you. So maybe you need to take a break from something that's been on your mind. Maybe you need to take a rest and to go out and to do something nice to treat yourself. Maybe it's simply getting maybe 15 more minutes of sleep every night or taking a nap in the afternoon. But this is about finding the balance for yourself, drinking more water, staying hydrated, surrounding yourself with loving and good friends. They make all the difference. And so in July, it's a sense of finding balance, of doing things in moderation. So if you've been overdoing it, going out with people, or working too hard, again, take a step back and to recalibrate and look at what's been going on for you. So then we have the Six of Cups. So this Six of Cups is a beautiful illustration where we see the older child is handing a cup to the younger child with a flower in it. And this is a sense of giving, of being generous, of being kind and thoughtful to others, that's something that everyone should strive for. And it seems that you'll have opportunities for that. But this is also a case where nostalgia comes into play. We see these children here, and we can remember back as children the things that made us very happy. And when we go back and we revisit in time, it makes us feel nostalgic for the good times, for the way it was. And that can bring us happiness to our current situation. And it can kind of maybe get us thinking again, or gee, where did I go? Where have I gone wrong? Maybe I'm not as happy as I could be. When I was younger, I used to do this. Now I don't have that much time anymore. So it's a chance for you to think about the past. And it also could be that you're going to reconnect with someone from the past, that you're going to meet somebody. Maybe an ex, maybe an old friend. Maybe it's family that you haven't seen for ages. But this is a feeling of going back to your roots, going back to your, good feelings. The very literal level, it could be that you're going to be spending time with children in July. Maybe they're your children, maybe they're your brother's children, but a sense of being generous, kind, revisiting nostalgia. The downside for this is don't get stuck in the past. The past has happened, you can never go back. You can remember fondly, but you can't recreate and to make it current again. What's happened has happened. And it's been part of your experience. It's been part of you growing as a person. So try not to live in the past. Enjoy it. And if you're meeting someone, which you may very well be meeting someone from your past who's going to be a good thing for you. It's going to make you feel happy. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is sitting here in her throne outdoors. She is holding a big pentacle in her lap. She has this little rabbit here who's paying attention to her. And this is a sense, this queen has the energy of someone who is so practical, so grounded, gives you such good advice. You know, this is your common sense type of dear friend that when you have a big idea, or you're having, you want to make a big decision, this is the person you go to. You go to the Queen of Pentacles because she has got it all going on in terms of success and in terms of family obligations, finances. She's clearly worked hard and has been successful because she has abundance. She has pentacles in her lap. She has a beautiful garden. She connects with nature. This queen is someone who can help you look for a practical approach or a practical solution to something that you may be facing. And this again can be energy that can help you out, or could be someone that you know who fulfills these characteristics, that really embodies it. Could be someone, a boss at the office that you feel very comfortable in talking to. This Queen of Pentacles would be the one, without you even asking, would say, "What can I brought this food over for you because I know you've been really tired and overworking. I just wanted to do this nice thing for you." The Queen of Pentacles is resourceful too, is able to take any resources and make them work for her. And so maybe that's something for you as well to think about, is to take resources that you have, and maybe it's repurposing a dresser drawer, repainting it, fixing it, but it's a sense of making resources come out in your favor. And so at some point in July, there's going to be an opportunity for you to celebrate. And we have the Four of Wands, which is always a positive card. And we see this couple almost moving through the Four Wands. A gateway perhaps to a new life. But this is a celebration of love, of family, of friends, of people maybe starting a new chapter. And in the summer, there are a lot of weddings, there are a lot of parties and holidays and such. So, it's a chance for you to have some fun with your friends and your family. This also, many folks refer to it as a marriage card or an engagement card. That if you're in a relationship, that you're going to have a positive outcome. Something may be working out for you in your favor. If you're single, go to these events because you never know who you'll meet. You'll never know who's out there. And so that's a very, very good card to have for July. And this feeling of meeting people could result in meeting someone like the King of Cups. And this King of Cups, some say, is like the perfect husband who has just the right emotional balance, who's loving, who's a good father, who's a good friend, hardworking, successful, but is able to deal with emotions and listens with his heart and his head. So this is a opportunity to interact with someone who's going to give you a great experience, and maybe it's someone that you meet that could change your life. It could be simply someone that you have in your life that's already giving you a lot of love and concern and care and loving paternal advice, perhaps. So with the King of Cups, there's an opportunity for rich emotional content and love coming through. There's some love from the King of Cups. He's going to be very loving towards you. And if it's someone that you meet, they're going to have some nice qualities about them that perhaps you want to pursue and you want to get to know them. So keep your eyes open for some King of Cups kind of people. Okay, so let me just take a look to see if I've missed anything. We have some balance required for this month of July. We have, again, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, a lot of loving energy, a lot of loving attributes of care and concern. Could be a married couple. I tend to think more that you're going to meet some just different people that fulfill this for you. You have the opportunity to create and to manifest and to bring your ideas out into the world and to give birth to them. but make a plan to do so. Make that plan to make things happen. With the Three of Wands, you have a chance for travel, for new paths, new goals, new things to conquer, or you're going to choose to stay, and there's no harm in staying either. We have another person in here, the Queen of Pentacles, who, aside from the emotional richness of this King and Queen of Cups, she's your practical, grounded, earthy kind of friend who's going to tell you like it is, but in a very loving and solid way. And she can help out with maybe advice with money. She knows what she's doing. And then the opportunity to reconnect with your past, someone who could make you feel happy. Maybe it's an ex, maybe it's an old friend, but there's going to be an opportunity to see someone from your past. And if you're at a celebration, perhaps this is where they turn up. Six of Cups, also being generous and being kind. Just a gentle reminder to always lead off with kindness. So I'd like to pull an oracle card, and this is the soul trees, and we can get a little extra guidance in July. Okay. And the card is believe. So having success in life and meeting your goals and manifesting and doing all those things that create a very wonderful ride of a life experience comes from the core of belief and believing in yourself. And these are, the roots of this tree. It's about believing in yourself and believing of your potential and of your possibilities. And you have the possibility for great love, for great success, for great happiness. And you have to believe it. That's the first step. Because if you have doubt, your mind connects to the visualization. What you believe you can achieve. And that's one of the truest statements ever. That you have to believe, and you have to set that mindset as a very strong belief system. That if you believe you can do things, then you're going to have the mental power and the fortitude to be able to make them happen. So we have some potential for love here with the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, maybe the King of Cups. Let's get a little more insight from this Whispers of Love oracle, and we can get a sense of what's shaken for love. Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So be honest and be yourself. People will love you for you. If you try to be something you're not, often you'll be discovered and people will notice. But there's a lid for every pot when it comes to love. So be the person that you are and be comfortable with who you are. And feel good about yourself. And when you are able to do that, you will manifest and will attract people to you. When you are real and authentic and loving, people will notice that about you. They're going to want to be around you. So this is a great message of being authentic and, don't be afraid to show how you feel. And if it works out for you, that's awesome. If it doesn't, keep trying. There's always going to be someone for you. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe.